So Mario's predicting that the Packs are going to win it out this year. We just had a little breakdown of what he thought was going to happen. Now there's a couple of them that I may or may not have agreed with there, but there's a few of them that either which way it turns out, I wouldn't be super upset. So, you know, that's a very interesting take on it, I think.
Yes.
So let's get your breakdown on this, Ed.
I'll go a step further and let you know what network will carry the games.
Oh my.
Oh, that.
Oh, he thinks he's so cool. Him and his notes.
He puts his glasses on and all of a sudden...
Tossing on glasses. He thinks he's better than us now.
Yeah.
So Saturday, the first game is on NBC at 3:30. Cincy and Houston.
Fucking times too.
Yeah.
Morris Day up in this bitch.
So, for this game, Cincy and Houston on NBC, I will take the Bengals over the Texans. They'll face the Patriots the following week.
Put your losers over here.
And then, also on NBC, 7 o'clock Saturday night. NBC's doing good. They got Super Bowl this year. We got Detroit at New Orleans. Boy, that's going to be a rough one. It's going to be a good game.
This will be a very good game.
A very good game. But with the firepower in New Orleans, I cannot do anything but take the Packers, who will stay at home and face the Saints. Kind of easy there. This Houston-Cincy one, just based on the last 3 weeks, Houston's not done that well. Cincy's in between.
Yeah.
I just don't see that the experience. Well, there's no experience on either side. That's the scary thing.
Yeah.
They're both inexperienced. However, Houston's more of a team that's come into this year from the last couple of years, where Cincinnati this year is kind of offensively a whole new team. But we'll take that line up there. Sunday at noon on Fox, Atlanta and the Giants play. There's some firepower on the Atlanta side. The Giants are rough, tough, and tumble, and got an attitude about them. They take the game. Then they'll go face San Francisco at home. That's that one. Sunday on CBS at 3:30. Pittsburgh at Denver. That's easy. Sorry, Tebow. I love you, buddy. But
bye-bye.
And then Pittsburgh will go on the road to Baltimore. The following week, January 7th and 8th, is divisional round. I do not have the networks for that, but I assume it'll be Fox for NFC and CBS for one of these two. NBC will probably pick one up. I'm not sure about that. I don't have that information for you. Anyway.
He ain't so cool now, is he? Him and his fancy plans.
I have more behind that.
I have more.
Ass.
Anyway, Cincy and New England. It's kind of easy. Patriots take that one. Yeah?
Yeah.
Saints and Packers. That's what pisses me off. That's a week too early. And that's going to be, man, you know, the Packers have been great all year. They lost to the Chiefs, which we witnessed, the only loss they've had. Then with a backup, a lot of backups actually, they shoot out with the Lions. What?
Who were starting most of their players.
Matt Flynn, 45 points against the Lions.
How does this happen?
And Sue doing the discount double check.
When Rodgers wasn't even playing?
Yeah, they commented on that on ESPN.
They did.
I just thought that was kind of funny.
I gotta say, way to go, Detroit. What a great finale to the season, and too bad you can go out in the playoffs the next week. But, obviously, this is a hard one. It seems like it is the Packers. You gotta think about it. Year before last, the Saints had the Destiny car. After Hurricane Katrina and whatnot, they brought back some salvation to the city and won a Super Bowl and gave the whole city of New Orleans belief again. And they kept rolling after that. And then obviously Green Bay last year went from a wild card to a Super Bowl champion. tough decision here, and I could be wrong. I'm taking the Pack, just like you. So the Pack are sitting there waiting for the winner of this one. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Because they have home field for the playoffs, so do they. So we know they're home and home. Giants and San Fran. Ooh, what a shootout they had a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, man, I tell you what, that's about as rough as New Orleans and Green Bay. It's going to be, I don't know. I'll give the edge to the Niners. And I'll take them over the Giants. Giants are too inconsistent. Niners are very consistent. They don't allow much points. They don't score a lot of points, but you don't really have to in that situation. So these guys will go to to Green Bay and face the Packers in the conference championship. In the AFC, Pittsburgh, Baltimore. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
We thought that was going to be a great game the first time they met in the season. Not so much. Very lopsided affair.
It was.
The Steelers have been good, like we thought. They're always a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't beat the Rams by a whole lot, though. But Baltimore did.
Yes, they did.
There's been a few games that
We
we've
were there.
seen teams. Yeah, we were there. Torrey Smith had a great game. But I think they break the mold, and if Roethlisberger's healthy, and even the running back situation being the way it is, Mendenhall being out,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be really, really, really good and close. And I like the coaching over there in Baltimore. I like the coaching over in Pittsburgh. Those are two good coaches.
Mm-hmm.
And they are good templates to go by. Rams, take that one up in your little notebook. These guys know how to coach. So do these guys, and these guys. And those guys over there. But especially these guys. So it stops right there. Ravens go home. Steelers go to New England.
Oh, shocking.
Yes, the Steelers are. They're a Super Bowl team. Them and the Cowboys are two of the best winning teams in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
The most trophies in the case. So that's not to be forgotten. The Cowboys are way far from that right now. The Steelers, Mike Tomlin's a great coach.
Yeah.
And I like to have that guy as a coach anywhere because he's got a great attitude. He's rough and tumble. Like we said earlier about some other guys, like Jeff Fisher, Mike Tomlin he demands respect.
Yeah.
Whereas Mike Fisher sort of commands it naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Fisher.
Yeah.
I feel like Howie Long with glasses.
Mm-hmm.
My son did great for the Rams today. No. Anyway, so now I come down to this. Now these games here, January 22nd, conference championship games. The AFC will be at 2 o'clock on CBS. That's this one. Patriots.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
NFC, 5:30 on Fox. Packers and Niners. It's going to come down to the fourth quarter. A lot of these games are going to come down to the fourth quarter. But the Pack gets the deal done and they rematch. The Brett Favre Bledsoe era, wasn't it?
Yeah. Favre's
Wow.
first Super Bowl that he won.
Yeah.
Only Super Bowl that he won.
And here's where it gets
Or
interesting
did he win
because
two? I don't know. Who cares?
here you have two very good offenses.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's look at both sides of the ball here. The Patriots, both these defenses are about equal. I don't know I should have checked their net points at this
They have
point.
weaknesses.
I should have checked that right now going in so we'd know who
Mhm.
has the edge. But they will let themselves get behind. That's been the case most of the time lately.
Yeah.
And then what's going to happen is you got Brady with his back against the wall. That's when he gets the best.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Aaron Rodgers is the same kind of way, though. That dude would run the ball in himself more than Brady would.
That is very true.
Brady will try to pass. Rodgers will run it himself. So
Could that possibly be the very first overtime Super Bowl game?
That's a good point, Mario.
Yeah,
That would
very
be
well could.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And with both quarterbacks having that 2-minute mentality,
Mhm.
it very well could be.
Yeah.
And they both have good kickers.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think overall, the Patriots have outscored the Packers this year.
Mhm.
I don't know that for sure. It'll be on the screen here in a minute. But it's kind of hard to pick this one, but I don't want to pick the Patriots. I want to pick the Packers. So I will. Packers win.
Ouch.
So a little bit differently, but we both had the same outcome. Packers win.
And there's a few of those games that are so close to call that you know you're riding the edge, and if that edge gets broken and we're wrong, we'll continue on. We'll think this whoever will win. You know.
Well, there's always room for rethinking, but I want the initial predictions on tape so we can see who's the closest.
Yeah, I mean that's what it came down to. These two in the final. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
And the Packers go home with the title, 2 in a row. Discount double check. It's a double check. Discount double trophy.
Perhaps.
Thank you for watching Pigskin Holiday. I'm Ed Parrott, Ed the Man Parrott. And
The Man Parrott
is my prediction. Hello, Jen.